Yeah, what's up? What's up? Beast Boxing Basement at Triple B. Please like and drop a comment, subscribe, all them things to keep the vile, disgusting, nefarious haters away. Huh? You know who you are, peeps. Yo, yep. Triple B keeps on grafting with a Nick the Wrecking Ball vs Rey Vargas prediction. And this is a very interesting fight. I was edging towards Nick Ball. You know, he's got the momentum. He's been aggressive. You know, Vargas lost to Shakir Foster in his last fight. That was a super featherweight. He's beaten via unanimous decision. Foster's gone on to win the world title. He's Sonny Edwards' his mate, apparently. But yeah, his American pal. I wonder if they go and cruise the ghetto bars together to pick up, hood rats to bang. But yeah, Nick Ball, Rey Vargas, very interesting fight. Possibly the most even fight on the bill. We've got here, like I said, an up-and-coming guy, Nick Ball, 27, right? He's 27, he's fighting 33-year-old Rey Vargas. I mean, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but he's one of the ugliest guys. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen guys with facial deformities that are more ugly. But he's got that stupid look in his eye, His mouth is permanently open, and he's got a weird shaped head. And if you notice, he wears his glasses quite a lot. They look more intellectualized, and it takes away from the obvious thought of, damn you ugly. But that ain't his fault, man. I'm not holding his ugliness against him. He's 5'7.5", according to BoxRec, which isn't very good, by the way. It's not very good on heights. It's still list Tyson Fury at 6'9". Probably list David Diamante at 6'9" too. But yeah, the liars, pair of them. But yeah, Nick Ball. I mean, he looks about a foot smaller when they line up together. They line up together. It's almost embarrassing. It's a little Nick Ball, 5'2" Nick the Wrecking Ball, right? Looking up to this guy. He looks like a giant next to him. It's amazing they're in the same weight division. But I like this kind of test. When you have a tall guy who's more of a boxer. Now, some people say, Rey Vargas is a puncher. He's got 22 KOs and 36 fights. Yeah. But his last, I think it's, let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8. His last 8 fights have gone the distance. Right? So, his punch seems to have deserted him. Right? In fact, sorry, that's his last 8 wins have gone the distance. His last 9 fights have gone the distance, including the loss to Shakir Foster. So, and he's moving down from super feather. He's defending his world WBC World Featherweight Championship. I mean, it's got to be tight to wait for him, but he looked okay, to be honest, at the win. Both looked decent. And look, I mean, if you're a non-boxing guy, if you went from boxer, you didn't know boxing, and you see this win, you'd be like, this is crazy. Well, how can this midget be fighting? How can this midget, this primordial dwarf, be fighting? But a guy is so much taller. But we know boxing's about weight, not about height. And Nick the Wrecking Ball is an exciting fighter. I mean, has he beaten anyone world class? Isaac Dogboe. He won on a unanimous decision, dropped him. I thought Dogboe would give him more of a fight. Yeah, that was a great performance. So that's got to be his best performance. He beat up, he's beaten up an African who was unbeaten. He knocked him out in 12. Ludumo Lamati, right? Who's from South Africa. So he was a decent fighter. Nice win. That guy, was taken to hospital and he collapsed after the calling for in the towel. Hopefully he's all right now. He beat Jesus Ramirez Rubio, who's a drafty Jamaican with only 1 loss and 20 wins. So, I mean, I guess his most famous win, apart from Dogboe, is Isaac Lowe. Isaac Lowe, Tyson Fury's little gremlin, his little leprechaun, his fluffer, most likely. Probably fluffs him before he goes into spar Joseph Parker, who continually cuckolds Tyson Fury. But that's Tyson Fury's decision. He's okay with it. You know, I said, like, Joseph Parker, I made that video. You know, it's a parody of American Psycho, the card scene, when he goes, instead of new card, he goes, new card. Anyway, and Paris Fury ends up preferring Joseph Parker's card to Tyson. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. I didn't get as many views, only about 1,000. But yeah, so I copied him in, Joseph Parker and Tyson Fury. And what happened? Parker blocked the Triple B, which makes you think, instead, if he wasn't really smashing Paris Fury, you go, oh, this is crazy, eh? And then you'd look at it and chuckle a bit with it with Tyson. Go, oh, look at this mug, look at what he's done, eh? Yeah, but no, he blocked, which is quite incriminating. Well, some may say I'm too close to the truth, but regardless, the leprechaun, eyes at low, ugly guy. Obviously can't write. I mean, he probably left school early, but, even such, that's not necessarily an excuse. You don't only learn at school. You don't stop learning when you're at school. You know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff I learned has been in the last 10 years, blood. You know what I'm saying? You carry on working. You carry on thinking about your spelling. He is an illiterate gremlin. But yeah, so he got knocked out by Nick Ball, and that was quite a fun fight. Anyway, what's going to happen? Oh, it's really tough to tell. Boxing News think Nick Ball. Boxing News are, they're allegedly the authority on boxing. I mean, apart from all the guys that write for them, have never boxed, which is funny. Declan Taylor's an ex-footballer who don't know shit about boxing. Matt Christie looks like a nonce. And who's the other guy? Yeah, like Elliot War sellout with his pathetic attempt at being pretentious in every article. Ends up talking about himself mostly. They brought on this new woman who's awful, terrible. I'm a slagger and Watnam or something. Oh, it's just embarrassing. And this is that idiot Matt Christie goes, oh, it's such a beautiful article on boxing. It was utter rubbish article on boxing. And I'll get back to that and slate him when I got time. But so they've got Nick Ball edging it on points. I don't think that's a bad prediction. It's an even fight. He's slightly the favourite, Ball. Slightly the favourite. I mean, Rey Vargas, on the other hand, and I haven't watched him, and it's important. I'm not going to watch him because I can't be bothered. I ain't got the time, blood. But, just judging by his record, it's a pretty solid record. As long as he's a young 33, he's in there with a big chance. It's a difficult one to pick. It's a real difficult one to pick, I will give the edge slightly to Nick Ball because of his momentum, I think. He must be very confident at the moment. And he's fighting for his first world title. The problem is Vargas is a serious challenge. A real challenge. I'd sit on the fence. If I had to bet my life on it, which is the way to really decide what you think, I don't know. I don't know. I'm slightly edging towards Ball, mainly because most people are slightly edging towards Ball. That's it. That's not great premises, but yeah, I was slightly edged towards Ball. But I wouldn't be surprised to have a Vargas win. At all. I wouldn't be surprised. He's got a bit of a punch. Like I said, his last 9 fights have gone distance, so you'd think he can't punch. But he has knocked out quite a few guys, albeit at the lower level. But I expected to go to distance. I'm going for Nick Ball points, but very, very tentatively.